Hello class 7, good morning. We are in chapter 8, conditional statement. Two statements already we have discussed. That was if then and if statement and if then else statement. Now let us discuss today the third one, that is the if then else if statement. Before that, let us discuss what is the definition of the and if statement. Now what is and if statement? The and if statement mark the end of the if statement. And if must not be used after end of the program. Now look here, the if condition, if then else if condition. So at last see there is a and if. So we begin the condition with the if statement and we end with the and if. So what is the definition of and if statement? The and if statement mark the end of the if statement. And if must not be used after the end of the program. Okay. Now what is the if then else if statement? The if then else if statement allows us to check a secondary condition if the first condition is false. A further action is taken accordingly. Now see, in the first statement, if then and if statement, it checks the condition. If condition is true, the next statement will be performed, a statement will be executed, and if condition is false, nothing is executed. In the second statement, the if then else statement, if the condition is true, then first statement will be executed, else second statement will be executed. In the if then else if statement, we have many conditions, and whichever condition is true, that statement is executed, otherwise else statement is executed. Now what is the syntax? If condition means first condition, then statement 1. If the first condition is true, then statement 1 will be executed and control will jump after the and if other condition will not be checked. If first condition is false, then else if condition 2 will be checked, and if condition is true, then statement 2 will be performed or executed. If first two conditions are false, then only else if condition 3 is checked, and if condition 3 is correct, then statement 3 is executed. If first, second and third all these conditions are false, then else if condition 4 is checked, and if this condition is true, then statement 4 is executed and it comes to after and if. Now suppose we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 many conditions. If all the conditions are false, then else statement is executed, and after else we do not write any condition. Just after else we simply write a statement n means any statement. Statement n means any statement and if. So what did you notice? In if then and if statement, only one condition is checked, and if condition is true, the statement is executed. In if then else statement, what happens? If condition is true, then first statement is executed, otherwise second. In this, what happens? Several conditions are there, and whichever condition is true, that statement is executed, otherwise else statement is, if all the above conditions are false, then this else statement is executed. And this else is optional. It may be there, may not be there. If it is required for the program, it will be there, or it will not be there. Now see the example. If a equal to 6, a value is 6. Now condition checked. If a equal to 5, the a value is given 6. The 6 equal to 5, no, condition is false. So this first statement will not be executed. Else if a equal to 6, a value is 6. The else if a equal to 6, yes, a equal to 6. Then second statement is printed, that is print second statement is true. So in this case, what will be printed? Second statement will be printed, that is second statement is true. Why? Because a value is given 6. So first condition is checked. If 6 equal to 5, no, condition false. Else if 6 equal to 6, yes, the second statement is true, will be printed. And see in this example, else is not there. So once again I repeat, else is optional. It may be there, it may not be there. Now let us see the first programs based on if-Elsif statement. Write a program to input a number and check and print whether it is a positive number, negative number or 0. Question is asking to input a number and what you have to check and print whether it is a positive number, negative number or 0. So we'll compare the number with 0. First CLS to clear the screen. Then input enter a number n. If n greater than 0, then print positive number. Else if n less than 0, then print negative number. Else print 0 and if and end of the program. Okay. Now let us see the output of the programs in QBasic. Now open the QB64. This is the latest version of the QBasic. This is called QB64. Open it. It is opened. Now already I have typed the program. It is saved. So I clicked on the open. Our program name is P2. Click on the P2. The program is opened. Same program is there. CLS input enter a number n. If n greater than 0, then print positive number. Else if n less than 0, then print negative number. Else print 0. And if and end of the program. Okay. Now to compile the program, to run the program, we are supposed to press F5 key, function key F5. We have in the first line of the keyboard, we have function key F1, F2, F3, F4. So press F5. So I have pressed F5. Creating exe file. So when I press F5, it asks enter a number. So first time let us enter any positive number. Suppose 68. I press 68. Now press the enter key. What is the output? Output is positive number. Output came positive number. Now run the program once again. Now enter a number. This time suppose minus 90. I have pressed minus 90. Enter. Now see output came negative number. What are the output? Negative number. Now again press F5 to run the program. Again came enter a number. This time press 0. I have pressed 0. Press the enter key. Now see what is output? Output is 0. Output is 0. Okay. Now once again press F5. Enter a number. Suppose 55. Press enter. The output came positive number. So if number is greater than 0, it is printing positive number. If a number is less than 0, it is printing negative number. And if number is equal to 0, it is printing 0. So once again, press F5. This time, negative number. Suppose minus 99. Press enter. See what is the output? Negative number. Now, let us do once again 0. Press F5. Press F5. Okay. Enter a number. Press 0. Press enter key. What is the output? Output is 0. So we have learned today. What you have learned? That what is the if-then-Elsif statement? This statement allows us to check a secondary condition. If the condition is false, if the first condition is false, if the first condition is false, then only it checks the second condition. If second condition is false, it checks the third condition. If third condition is false, it checks the fourth condition. And go on checking. And if all the above conditions are false, then only it executes the which part? Else statement. And it is optional, else may be there, may not be there. So in today's class, we have learned what is the and if statement, what is the if-then-Elsif statement, what is the syntax of if-then-Elsif, example, and one program based on the if-then-Elsif statement. Okay, write these programs, practice and learn the definition. Thank you.